Yeah, yeah, nee. Thank you all so much. You're welcome to At Random with Yeasha. Of course, I'm Yeasha. I like to spin a lot, in case you haven't noticed by now. At Random with Yeasha is a random YouTube show about a girl called Yeasha whose superpower is being totally random. Thank you. You guys are so nice. The motto of this show is expect nothing but keep your mind open. This show has over 50 segments, so there's really something for everyone. So let's begin, shall we? Follow me. Oh, I forgot. Let's go. Hi guys, you're all welcome to my bedroom. Yes, I decided to change clothes on my way in here into something more comfortable. You are welcome to the first segment of A Random with Yeasha, which I have decided to call Cold Topics. Yeah, it's like Hot Topics on Wendy Williams' show. This is Cold Topics. It's Cold Topics because I'm bringing you news at random. It doesn't have to be new news. It could be cold news, like old news, stale news, cold. So let's start. So this is very, very cold news, but I just wanted to talk about it. And yeah, so Bruce Jenner, Kris Jenner's husband, Khloe, Kim, and Kourtney's stepfather, has turned into a woman. Yes, I know you already know that. But that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about Kris and how she must have felt in this situation. Bruce turning into a woman. Your husband, I mean, turning into a woman is like, it makes you doubt yourself so much. Like, what did I do? Why wasn't I good enough? Was I such a bad wife that he had to turn into a woman? Or why wasn't I good enough to stop him from turning into a woman? You just think so many things. Because I watched this episode where she was really struggling with how her husband became a woman. I'm guessing this is what she was thinking about. Was I such a bad wife? And her first husband died? I mean, it wasn't her fault, but it's like, they're all leaving me. I'm guessing she must have felt that way somehow. Because when you're depressed and sad, you just think about everything. Even things that you're not supposed to think about. Even things that don't exist. You just think and think and think, and it's terrible. But I mean, she's over it now. She's dating this hot young thing. Hot young black thing. Talking about black things and black people, what is up with the Kardashians and black people? They're really loving some chocolate, huh? First, well, I'm not saying that was the first person in the house, but that's what, from my knowledge. First it was Ray J and Kim. Then it was Khloe and Lamar. Then Mom. Then Kris and I don't know. I don't know the guy. I'm sorry. And now Kylie and Tyga. I'm waiting to see who Kendall is dating. Maybe you already know, but I don't. So. But I mean, I have nothing against it. So, I've been thinking a lot about Jennifer Lopez, Selena Gomez, and Taylor Swift. Let me just start from the beginning. Jennifer Lopez can't sing. She doesn't have a nice voice. We can all agree. She's hot. Oh my god, that stomach. And that booty, if you're into that kind of thing. And she can dance. She can dance, yeah. She's no Chris Brown, but she can dance. That's just... So it's like, she can't sing. I think she's a better actress than she is a singer. Just try to imagine her without the hotness, without the dancing, just that voice. She's not a good singer. Do you remember that old song, Get Right? Get around, whoa, oh. You remember the end where the little girl was singing? That was supposed to be her daughter in the film, in the song, in the video. Everyone thought the girl sang better than J-Lo. And I just heard in on the news, that people have actually told her that she's not a good singer. And that has made her insecure. It's sad that they had to tell her to her face like that. And she was like, I mean, I thought I was good at this, and then people are telling me I'm bad. You're not a good singer. Sort of like Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez went from this cute Disney girl to this cute hot stuff, right? And then she decided to go into singing. I don't know why. I mean, she actually did the soundtrack for Wizards of Waverly Place. It was her singing. It wasn't that good then. I don't know why she has nice songs. Okay, she has nice songs. Sure, Love You Like a Love. I don't really like that song, but she has some nice songs, right? I don't like any of her songs. I wouldn't download it right now as I am. I haven't heard a song of hers that I would say, oh, I have to download this. I still haven't heard it, but I think she's a better actress. She's an awesome actress. I love her acting more than I love her singing. That's all I'm saying. I really like her, but that's all I'm saying. And I heard in an interview that before she releases a new song, she actually shows it to her singer friends and they tell her if it's good or not. And one of the people she shows it to is Taylor Swift. Another person that can sing. I'm sorry. Taylor doesn't have a nice voice. No, Taylor doesn't have a nice voice. That is just a fact. She just has great songs. I love her songs. I have teared up to one of her songs. That's Last Kiss. I was going through something at that time, and the song just made me feel like, yeah, I'm not the only one going through this. And I teared up because it was really, but if it's just her voice alone, she doesn't have a nice voice. She has great songs. She tells great stories. Her songs are all relatable. But that's about it. And that's it for Cold Topics. And it's on to the next one. 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 This is about the only dance I can do. Let's head on over to my other self for our Did You Know? Did you know? Did you know that? I have to read this. Monthly periods were not always the norm. Prehistoric women in hunter-gatherer societies had 50 ovulations in their lifetime. Modern women have about 450. And this explains the whole sex scenes in romance novels, how they never get pregnant. Yeah, good. It explains it to me now. Yes, I made the place a little dark because we're going to go into a segment called The Human Diary. On this segment, people send in their problems to me, sort of like they would into their diary, and I'll advise them the best I can. I might not be able to advise everyone, so I cannot accept your entry and then tell you rubbish. That's not, I won't do that. If I can advise you, I will. So this first entry is from a single mother of 2. This is what she had to say. I'm reading this. My 10-year-old son wants to go into the music industry. He's been telling me to enter him into contests, and I keep saying okay, but I never do because he sounds terrible. He is sort of tone deaf. He sings in front of me and I cheer him on, but that's what a mom is supposed to do. But I can't let him go into a contest that would crush him, and I can't bear to see that happen. What should I do? Should I let him face public humiliation or man up and tell him he's not good? Oh, that is a tough one. Okay, you can't do this to your child. You cannot let him enter a contest where the judges, if there's a judge like Simon Cowell or that guy on, so you got America's Got Talent. If you have one of those guys on there, he's going to crush him. First, he'll be embarrassed if it's on public television. Just don't do that to him. Sit him down and tell him, honey, you know, God has given people different talents in this world. And I'm really sorry to tell you, but singing may just not be your field. Or maybe you just have to work on it a little before you enter contests. You have to let him know. You have to let him down easy. You can't let him go on public television and he would never forgive you. It's going to be like, why didn't you tell me I was so bad? Why did you have to let this happen to me? Why did you have to let them embarrass me? Just sit down with your kid and let him know that there are other talents. And then while you're at it, help him find his talent. Get into some activities until you find something that he's really good at. So don't let him go into any contests. Don't lie to him. It's good. It's very good. I love that you cheer him on. And all parents are supposed to cheer their kids on, but don't deceive him. Where somebody outside would point at him, would tell him the truth, while you at home are telling him lies. Don't put him in that situation. I hope I've helped. Thank you so much for that entry. And that is all we are going to talk about in my comfort zone, which is my room, my bedroom. I'll see you again next time. You are welcome to my recital. I'm going to read you one of my favorite all-time poetry that I've written myself. And it goes like this. Thoughts. What are thoughts? Where do they come from? Why are they formed? Most thoughts I have are about those futures. Most thoughts I have could cause you seizures. My thoughts are thoughtful, they taught me to think. My thoughts are puzzles, only thinking can fix. Thoughts. I taught my thoughts to form into words. My thoughts are mighty against all swords. Had I not been a writer, my thoughts would have driven me mad. Had I not been a writer, I swear my thoughts would have driven me mad. My notepad is my madhouse. My notepad is my shrink. Without a place to write my thoughts will have driven me sick. I wrote this back in high school. It wasn't that long ago, but I wrote it back in high school in class. It was during English period, and the teacher told us to write our best poems and recite it in front of the class. If it's good, you might get some award or something. And I wrote that there and then. And I was so proud of myself because usually I have to wait and think really hard before I can, write something. But this one just came easy. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you are into poetry too, or if you have some write-ups, you can also send it to me. And actually, you can either send a video of you reciting it, or you can, I just bit my tongue, ow. Or you can send it to me and I'll read it to them, in case you're shy. Anyone works. I'll be waiting. Hello and welcome to our News Updates. I am Yeasha Muhammad Adam. The headlines. Yeasha, the creator, producer, editor, and host of At Random with Yeasha, has decided to go back into smartphone photography. And she had this to say. I've always been into smartphone photography. It's just that I was never lucky enough to get a camera, so I just used what I had. And I was just lucky, really lucky, that the phones I got were phones that had high megapixel, and so the quality was very good. Here are some pictures she has taken over the years. Finally, on the news, Yeasha has also said she has decided to go into abstruse modeling. Never heard of it? That's because she created it on her show at Random with Yeasha. And she had this to say about it. Abstruse models are models that wouldn't fit into the normal idea of the modeling world, maybe due to some physical features that is not acceptable or not embraced or is too weird to be embraced. So here, you're embraced and loved and appreciated. Yeah. Here are some of her pictures. And that's all we have for our news updates. Join us next time for more random news. Over now to myself. Welcome back from the news. Thank you very much, Yeasha. That's not creepy at all. Okay, and now it's time for Ari health tips. It doesn't matter how many times you brush your teeth. You can brush your teeth 10 times. If you do not wash it once before bed, it's all for nothing, because it's when you're sleeping that all the germs start to formulate and multiply in your mouth, and that's when you wake up with that killer breath. So to have that nice breath in the morning, yes, it is very possible for you to have nice breath in the morning. I've tried it several times. Just brush. You have to scrub your tongue well, not like make it bleed, but scrub it well. And when you wake up in the morning, you can actually still eat when you wake up in the morning and then brush after eating. That's actually good for your health. But if you don't brush it well at night, then don't eat in the morning. It's gross. And that's it for our health news. Also, in other health news, I'm going to get a little personal with you guys. Can I? Thank you. Okay, I know we all hate that our poop stinks all the time. I'm not even going to go number 2. It's poop. We all hate how it stinks, and we all wish we can make it better. And so I got an idea. How about you take that bath gel, liquid soap, or I don't know, and then pour it into your toilet bowl and pour some water so it's all bubbly, and then do your business. Try it and let me know if it works. Just try it. What? Just try it. And that's it for our health tips. See you next time. Hello? Are you still watching? Oh, I'm so glad you're still watching. I thought you left because I was talking about poop. I mean, seriously, we all poop. What is there to be ashamed of? It's good for your health. If you don't poop, then there's something wrong with you. Okay, we're going to go into the next segment. MFFV, my favorite funny videos. This week's pick is mine because it's just mine. Next week could be yours. You could just tell me about a video, send me the video, and I'll put it in. Thank you. Watch.
How much is that? 5,000. I'll give you 1,000. No way. Okay, fine. Bye. Ugh, okay. Bring the 1,000. I'll give you 500.
Finally, it's a store by Yeasha. On a store by Yeasha today, you know I'm going to talk about that makeup thing. Girls, please take it down a notch. You don't need all that makeup. It's not makeup I have a problem with, it's that dark makeup that you wear all day. There's night makeup and then there's day makeup. In the daytime, you're not supposed to look like you're going to the club. It's supposed to look like you're going to work, right? Like you have a life and you're going to work. Yeah. Like you have a life and you're going to work. And so you can't wear dark makeup to work unless you work in some very suspicious places. But if you are going to, let's say, suit and tie kind of work, you can't wear dark makeup like that. You could actually, you have people telling you rubbish because you're wearing such dark makeup, you know? So just take it down a notch. And I hate that I'm seeing high schoolers and people in junior secondary school wearing such dark makeup. Come on, what? Stop trying to grow up so fast. I have grown up. It is not that fun. We all want to be grown up so we can do whatever we want. But being a grown up, with being a grown up comes great responsibility. That sounded like something from Spider-Man or some superhero movie. Anyways, comes great responsibility. And seriously, just calm down. Grow 1 year at a time. That's the only way to grow. Grow 1 year at a time. Stop trying to grow up so fast, wearing ugly makeup that makes you look old. Heavy makeup makes people look old. And I see you're trying to look older, but no. Anyways, that's a story by Yeasha. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give me the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me the dislike button. There's nothing I can do. Not everybody's gonna like you. So if you really like the show, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook to keep updated on when I post my videos, because honestly, I post random times a week. I'm sorry. So if you want to know when I'm posting, please subscribe to me up there, or down there, or down there. Thank you. See you next random time.
Watching, random with Yeasha.